As an actress, I've been blessed with good fortune and opportunity. I've worked very hard to make those opportunities a success. By the time I was 17, I had the lead in 2 television series that ran for 3 seasons each, and I was a part of the ensemble cast for Disney's Camp Rock films with Demi Lovato and the Jonas Brothers. To most, my life must have looked pretty good. I traveled to Japan twice in 2011 to fundraise and aid in the tsunami disaster, each time feeling empty when I left. What most people don't know is that I spent my childhood and teenage years being bullied, physically, verbally, through cyberbullying, you name it. I was a target. We've had a really busy year working in many communities across the country. Unfortunately, my work schedule really limited us to taking only so many requests. We had to say no more than we had to say yes. So in December, as we settled in for the holidays, we decided that we needed to dedicate a period of time that we could reach more people in a quicker time frame. That's when Sound Machine was born. There are so many young, talented performers that will never get the opportunities that I have had. Not everyone has the ability or the means to go to Hollywood, New York, or Nashville to pursue a career and fulfill their dreams. So I thought to myself, how great would it be to give those talented youth an opportunity to express their voices and share their stories, their music, their positive messages. They could potentially inspire and reach so many people all around the world.
My name is Caitlin Mooney. I'm from Eflin, North Carolina, and I've lived in Los Angeles for exactly a year. I've been writing songs since I could speak. I've done this my whole life. This is what I've always wanted to do, so there was never a question about that. It's become a way that I process the world.
Then I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive, carved my name into his legacy.
Today's youth want to be empowered. Their voice and opinions count. They want to be heard. They want adults to listen. Sound Machine Youth Empowerment Tour will give them that opportunity. We have created a program that will allow youth from all over the globe to have the opportunity to listen to their stories, the stories of others, and to create and express their musical talents.
I was born by the river in a little town.
My name is Chris Schillinger. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas, and I've been out here in LA for 2.5 years now chasing this dream. I feel so lucky to be able to do that and to actually have a family that supports me. I am over the moon about being involved with the Sound Machine Tour. If I can inspire just one person in that audience to change their life and treat people with more respect and more dignity and stop bullying, then I've done my job.
The selection of these 12 individuals is a prime example of youth empowerment. I will pick an individual from the thousands of people that we have seen across North America. That individual and I will then choose the 3rd cast member, and the 3 of us will then choose the 4th, and so on.
Ain't about the, cha-ching, cha-ching, ain't about the, yeah, ba-bling, ba-bling, wanna make the world dance.
Kira Wiseman, she has an abundance of talent and an energy about her that is glowing. It's radiant and it just oozes out of her. It's really an aura around her that's very special, almost like an old soul.
I wasn't allowed to play my guitar at night, which is something so valuable to me, and I thought it would be like a fun camp experience, bring my guitar, sing songs, but they said I would never amount to anything, so why even try?
Sound Machine is not a competition. No one gets voted off and no one faces elimination. After we have our 12 cast members in place, they will be a part of the show until the end. Once casting is complete, we will begin to develop our tour with the help of all the top federally funded positive relationship organizations in Canada. We will utilize their knowledge and expertise and create a traveling show that will not only educate, but will entertain youth across the country. Today's youth needs engagement. This educational content will provide just that. Julia Gartha. She is a natural performer with so many different abilities to express herself, and not just through her silky voice. She has a kindness about her that just lets you in, it makes you feel safe.
Just us two, just us two, just us two, just us two. My sister, she's deaf in both ears, so people sadly automatically target her because of her speech impediments and her inability to miss out on social cues. So I wrote it because like as a sister, it's hard to watch, you know, someone like her come home from school like crying and stuff. So
I think Julia would love to be part of the Sound Machine tour, and I think she's well suited to it. She loves music, she loves performing, and it would be an awesome opportunity to go across Canada.
My name is Mitch Abel. I'm 24 years old and I'm from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada. I started getting bullied in grade 1, and it was basically I was bigger than everybody else, so they just started making fun of me because of my size.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
Mitchell Abel. The second he spoke, we knew there was something very special about him. And when he sang, everyone in the room agreed that he was someone that really could make youth feel like they could relate to him. He has this identifiable personality that makes you feel comfortable. I think people will really identify with him. He's really likable.
So I ended up standing up for myself by fighting back, but I knew I couldn't do that all the time, and so I ended up like trying to find a way to just get them away from me, which was by joking around and making them laugh.
For the first time ever, anyone between the ages of 13 to 25 can share their story and musical talent from almost anywhere. If you have access to a computer and internet, you too can audition for this project. Simply record a 90-second audition clip of you singing your song, cover, or original, then submit it with the online submission form. We also want to hear your experiences with being bullied, whether it's happened to you or a friend, maybe even a sibling. It's as simple as adding a YouTube link to the application. Myself and 12 other cast members will spend this summer developing and rehearsing the content for this fall's Sound Machine Tour. They will work on individual songs and positive messaging campaigns that we will then be performing in front of live audiences coast to coast. This entire process will be documented as a reality TV series. We will all have individual tasks and goals that will have us all come together and create the most positive and influential content. The talent pool has been rich with musical and positive relationship content. As thousands have already auditioned, we are really just getting started. The audition process will close on July 15th, and all 12 members that will be cast will be notified on July 25th. This fall, Sound Machine will take to the road and hit every province in Canada with at least 2 visits per province. The Positive Relationship Youth Empowered Show will be seen live by over 60,000 youth across the country. Why don't you be a part of Sound Machine?